Now, I have made quite a few of the week ahead in RTS videos, and just because you guys seem to like them, they get a lot of likes on the videos, you guys like to watch them, and I do actually kind of like to make them. They are pretty straightforward to make. It is nice to also round up the things that I have to keep an eye on myself. It is always nice to keep an eye on things myself. I have made a playlist on my channel. If you want to go check that out, you can. There are a bunch of playlists for different types of videos on my channel. Polls, my Telltale game series, loads of different videos. If you want to join and check out those different playlists, you can check the playlist on my channel. But there is one specifically made for the week ahead in RTS, which I think you're able to subscribe to playlists. I'm not really sure how the playlists work, but that could be an extra way of you just being able to go through and check out past weeks ahead in RTS if you wanted to. But I thought I'd bring this to your attention, and I'm going to keep up with the week ahead in RTS videos, just like I said, because they're fun and it's good to keep a track of things myself. Now on to the video, guys. Hello survivors, and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. And in this video we're going to be looking at the week ahead in RTS, looking at all the tournaments, the events, and basically everything you need to be prepared for in the next week. So taking a look at the calendar, we can see there is a brand new Battle Pass 4 starting on the Monday. This has already been announced. We know a lot of the things that are going to be in here, but some of the most hype parts are going to be dropped live on us when it drops on the Monday. I am going to live stream this if you want to tune in. The last time this happened with the Jesus pistol, it was an extremely hype situation. I'm going to be honest. We had one of the biggest streams I've ever had, over 200 viewers. We had 100 likes within the first hour. It was nuts. The stream was a lot of fun, a lot of people in chat. And we're going to do the same this time around. So we're going to have the level 26 character reveal, the cards inside the Battle Pass revealed as well as that level 30 weapon. If you want to find out more information on the Battle Pass, I did do a video on it breaking down a lot of the rewards and what can be expected and how it's going to work throughout the season. You can see a little link in the top right hand corner if you want to get the lowdown on the big parts of this. We do have some other events going on, and also starting this week we have the Winter Purge continuing. This is the event that basically rewards you for opening your tokens that you've held on to for so long. After the update, we had updates to the 5-star wheel, prestige wheel, supply depot, and so on. I would say it's best to be patient with your supply depot purchases and try and buy stuff on sale, particularly in the survival road depot, just because stuff is very expensive in there. You could pick up a platinum mod for nearly half price if you do get on extreme sale, whereas at full price it's like 400 to 440,000 SR tokens, so it's pretty nuts in there. The rewards aren't that spectacular, of course. I did talk about this when it was originally announced. It's just mainly a little trickle to get some extra rewards for things you're going to open anyway. I got some armory tokens. I'm maybe going to get some more. So I just kind of see it as a little bonus. I don't really see it as anything, spectacular. It's not really the reason to open stuff. You open stuff because you've held on to it for so long and it's been updated. This is just extra rewards. We have the continuation of Bashing Through the Snow, an event that obviously got off to a little bit of a shaky start. There was the Snowball Gate, of course, where there was very big issues around a raid tournament where people got a lot of extra rewards because of this. They got Governor, the Governors were taken back, lots of issues. You would have seen the compensation in your inbox hopefully by now, where we got a lot of rewards. If you didn't see that, or you didn't know why you got that stuff, it is in the video that I made on the Snowball Gate. But it was actually really good compensation, and I think the majority of people would be happy with the compensation, but maybe not so much their governors getting taken away. But fair's fair, you can still gain him throughout the event, and I definitely would say it's worth picking him up. He does look like a pretty good counter to S-Class Marge, and I hope to make a little bit of content about how he can be used against Marge in the near future. Now lastly, on the event front, we do have Frozen Past, which is actually going to start on the Monday. I did make a video about this today. If you haven't spotted it, it is a old school event. It does look like there's going to be some nice S-Class cards up for grabs here, some pretty new characters. And it's one of the sort of events where you have to complete a roadmap to get a secondary energy to use on a secondary roadmap. It is going to be seemingly quite straightforward. You have extra chances if you are someone who wants to buy some offers to get some extra energy or extra unlocks, because you do need an item to unlock the roadmaps as well. So you will be able to get yourself potentially quite a lot of cards. I think there's up to 6,000 cards available in this event of older characters and slightly less of newer characters. You get between 700 and 1,000 cards of certain characters. If you want to check out the full event breakdown, you should see a link in the top right hand corner right now. But there are some nice characters in here. I am going to be going for S-Class Lee. Obviously a Telltale character, so a bit of a favorite of mine, but also is someone who I want to work towards. So that's it for the events. Actually quite swift through this. We have got some tournaments, of course, and the tournament cards look pretty decent. S-Class Negan and S-Class Mr. Lou. I know a lot of people don't have either of these characters, and a lot of people are working towards one or both of these characters in terms of just characters they want to get their hands on. So this is actually kind of nice. These are both fairly new. Mr. Lou is obviously not in the daily crate, and Negan has only recently been added, so it isn't too bad a matchup of the cards. Is there a particular card out of those two that you obviously want to get your hands on more? There are some faction tournaments near the end of the week to be able to get as a faction as well. We have got 2 solo level ups, starting at the beginning of the week as usual, ending in a faction level up at the end of the week. That is going to last seemingly 3 days. That is a very long faction level up. Then we have a solo survival road, solo raid tournament, and then a faction survival road at the end of the week. This is actually going to be quite good for people who don't have the survival markers for the winter purge event. You will be able to get some extra survival markers here from completion bonuses, from stage bonuses. You know, extra survival markers will be good. You spend, I think it's up to 700,000 to get the winter purge rewards there, so that will be a little bonus on top for you. I think you only get like 3 Brady's for spending 700k, but like I said, it's better than nothing. You may as well spend it while you have it to just get even the smallest amount of rewards extra. Now, it will of course have new battle pass missions for the season and for the week dropping on the Monday, so you'll most likely have to do SR stages, raid attacks and stuff like that for that week's battle pass, so these things will obviously add into extra rewards there. The solo level ups and faction level ups will go towards the season missions most likely, because the season missions are where the leveling up is required. Sometimes you do get asked to do like active upgrades or rush upgrades for the battle pass weekly missions though. So I would hold off using any of your Ulysses and Liliths until we get those missions. And lastly, we have obviously had some early sneak peek information dropped for the next gold brick character, and it is going to be S-Class Jean-Baptiste. He looks like a pretty decent character. I will be doing a first look video of this character once I get him on my test region. I think even if he was the worst possible that he could be before testing, he'd still be useful just because of his leader skill. If you want to go and check out my little sneak peek video on this character, you should see the pop up in the top right as usual. But if you want to wait for my first look video, hopefully it'll be dropping sometime this week. But that's it for this video, guys, and the week ahead in RTS. Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to the most? Do leave your comments down below. I'll get to them as I can. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.